why I took a while to drop this video, because it's a whole lot of fake ish going on and I'm about to call it out. This is Rain. Said that. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you need to do, because after you see this video or listen to this video, you're going to be like, I got to say something. I got to comment. So let's pick up where we left off, was at the campfire. And really, this actually turned into less being Goen's business, because she keeps everything to her chest. She doesn't really want to let everybody know what is on her mind. But I feel like she got that from, what's that girl name? Oh, she was my favorite girl with the red hair that was with Jin Young. She got that from her, my girl. Can't remember her name though, but she's my girl. But anywho, let's talk about the double standardness, okay? Because if Goen was actually so real and clear, why she never told Shinwoo that he's number 3? She's literally drinking right now next to the number 3, and he's looking at her, was like, oh, I know I'm the number 3. And it's so funny because he actually was. That's what makes it so hilarious. Like, men know when they 3rd or 4th on the list. Come on now, he knows it. This is why he's making those faces. He's feeling uncomfortable. He's watching her drink because he's number 3. He's not even number 2. He's number 3. I'm sorry. And he still is giving her everything that she wants, even though she doesn't even want him. Now, the problem that I have with Goen, like I keep saying over and over again, is that she wants everybody to put their love on blast for her in front of everybody, but she doesn't do it for nobody else. So for her to call out Goen, for her to call out Jiyeon, it's because she likes him the most. And she wants everybody to know that he has all these feelings for her. And I don't think that he does have all these feelings for her, because he couldn't even think of anything. He can't even think of anything. He literally said the same thing as Sun Min. Oh, I like everything about you. But did it in reverse. And everybody want to be commenting down below talking about, no, Jiyeon really likes her. Okay, sure he does. Sure he does. I don't buy it. I don't buy it one bit, okay? Honestly, I don't buy it one bit. I'm not even sure why she even likes Sun Bin at this point. Like I said, I can understand why. His transparency, he likes to chit-chat, whatever, but I just feel like Sun Min will literally talk you to death. It's like you come home and he's talking. You're trying to use the restroom, he's talking. You're trying to take a shower, he's talking. You're trying to go to sleep, he's talking. He just talking. And yeah, that is cute, attractive, but I feel like she said she wanted to go with someone that would cherish her the most. So why can't Hyun Woo cherish you the most? What's wrong with Hyun Woo? I like Hyun for her. I don't understand why it was always him, Sunbin, and never Sean Woo. Now, like I said, I would have got creeped out too. And he was like, you're so beautiful. But I think it's because he's a handball instructor. I feel like that was the reason why. And she did say that she likes to be taken care of. And, Sun Bin has a good job. And she wants to be taken care of. So I feel like that was probably what also played a part of it. And then I'm not going to lie, Sun Min, he does cherish her and values her. And he will give her what it is that she wants. And I feel like that is the reason why she actually chose him. But she actually really wanted Jiyeon. Now let's talk about how fake Subin and Heesan is. Like, y'all keep on talking about, Subin don't never express his feelings. Subin had all these emotions and feelings for Minasu. You can literally feel it through the screen. His emotions for Minasu. You can tell when he's mad, when he's angry, when he's jealous. All his emotion was on his sleeves when it came to Minasu. And I feel like Minasu took this man's soul, because this man is emotionless. This man is emotionless now. He being with his son, all he does is nod and yes, I like you because your determination. What? You like her because you see her fighting for you and seeing how much she likes you. And so since Minasu kind of like gave up on you, now you're just going, I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I don't see how y'all can't see it, but some of y'all can't see it because y'all never been in love before. Y'all never been in a real relationship before. You actually been with people that don't even like you. So I don't really take the comments personally because if you know when somebody have love and feelings and emotion for you, you can feel it. Okay. And Subin is not well. Okay. Subin is in the sunken place. Someone save this man. Thank you. Okay. Now let's get into the choices of who picked who, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, okay, of course, of course. The choices that was made on the last episode was to be expected because honestly, I mean, their choices are limited, number one. So I do feel bad for Yinjin, the one that is depressed right now. She don't got nobody. Because your choices are limited on this island. And I'm not saying that she got the best choices out here or whatever. I'm not saying that. But I feel like that you should have the option to leave. Like if you on here and you don't find your match, like you can go home. Like there's no reason for me to just continue to be on television. If none of these men is giving me what I want, I'm not liking them, I'm not attracted to them, I'm fit to go. So this is why Yijin didn't have no camera time. Now let's get into Minji, our insecure baddie, which that video is coming this week. Of course she's gonna be with Sing Song. She has nobody else that want her. She has nobody else that wants her. He has nobody else that wants him. So they're gonna be together. They're gonna be together, okay? But like I said, if Minji would have literally been secure within herself, because she had a whole lot of options on episode 1. Remember, everybody was like, oh my gosh, she's sexy, she's attractive, she this and that. Then she was like, oh my gosh, there's other prettier girls here to me. What? Do you not see yourself, Minji? Do you not know how beautiful you are? Do you not know how confident you are? Do you know how powerful you are? I don't think so, because if you would have known that, you would have probably had a chance with Subin. And you actually could have matched up with Hyun Woo as well. But you was insecure, and when you're insecure, you're doing a disservice to yourself. I'm not saying Sing Song is a great person. It's not a great person or a good person to be with, but I feel like that she got the less, not the most, that she should have got out of this experience based on her being insecure. Yeah, because Minji could have gotten whoever she actually wanted if she wasn't acting the way that she's acting. Now let's talk about our alcoholic baddie, Heesun. Let me stop calling her that, but it's true. Because it just feels like you got to get drunk to love Heesun. Like the most emotions I've ever seen from Subin is when he's drinking with Heesun. So I don't know why people are not trying to realize that. This is what I'm just like, he fell in love with her when he was drinking. Like that's crazy to me. He didn't have to drink as much with Minasu. And everybody's like, oh no, Heesun and Subin is in love. Okay, why they're only in love? She's in love with him sober and she's in love with him drinking. But it seems as though he can only express himself when he's drinking. But that's only when he's son though, because he can express himself clearly with Minasu when he's sober. So everybody wants to be like, oh, he has genuine feelings. No, he has liquid courage feelings because his feelings is still with Minasu. And Minasu knows this is why she was looking the way she was looking. Because she's called BS, but she can't really say this is BS because she's on a television show. That's really what she wanted to say. If he was so concerned about Heesun's feelings, when as soon as he got back, he would have told her the truth. It wouldn't have been no moment of waiting. It wouldn't have been an opportunity for a whole nother person to tell her what was going on. He did not care because he was hungover. He was hungover from the night before. Okay, when he was all cheesing with Minji. Okay. So I don't really care about anybody have to say that he's so in love with Heesun. Like, it took him at the end to figure it out. Yeah, they do look good together. Like I said, Heesun is beautiful. She was in my number one pick and number one. Remember, I told you guys she's my number one pick, but it's just like she's hiding herself for some reason, which I don't know. Or it could just be she's an undiscovered baddie. That was my second choice. She could be a baddie that don't know she's a baddie yet, and she's still growing into her baddiness. So that could be why it's taking her a while to see herself. I'm just like, girl, you don't have to beg Subin. Like, do you not see yourself? You don't have to beg this man. And if he don't see you, then get somebody else. But I just feel like she's the undiscovered baddie. And that's like when a baddie is discovering herself. And she's still young and stuff like that too. So it's like she don't know her worth just yet. And I don't feel like Subin should have got her. I don't feel like it. I feel like he's settling for her because the whole situation with Minasu. And Minasu's like looking around like, oh, yeah, I'm happy for you guys. But Minasu also still has feelings for Subin. The feelings has to go somewhere. And it's still with Subin. So Subin's gonna pretend and act like he's all happy, he's all, jolly with Hisan. Sure. Sure he is. And I can't wait to see this reunion. It just came out, I think, last night, and I can't wait to see it. But anyways, on to bigger and broader things. Minasu has gotten Samuel. Okay. And I do feel like Samuel is more in love or infatuation with Minasu than Minasu is with him. I 100% do think that. Like I said, he has been there the whole time and stuff like that. But Samuel is kind of boring emotionally. I've noticed that, like, he's not really good at emotions or anything like that or feelings, but he won't never leave you. So I guess, like, women just want a man that's not going to leave them. So I feel like, you know, Samuel is a good choice. He is sweet. He is nice. He's caring. He will do his duties. But at the same time, there's a lack of emotional depth when it comes to Samuel. There's no passion. There's no excitement. But I feel like Minasu has all the emotions and excitement for the both of them. So I feel like it will work. Because honestly, she just wants somebody that cares for her and love her and, that understands her. And I feel like that, honestly, he is actually the best match for her because, he's not going to try to slight her like Subin, try to hurt her, make her jealous like Subin. So I feel like Samuel, even though he's kind of like reserved and emotionally relaxed, I feel like that's what she needs. I feel like Samuel grounds her in a way. That's what I'm trying to say. It wasn't coming out clear, but I feel like Samuel grounds her emotionally and it brings her, calm. And that's sometimes where like people that have a lot of feelings and emotions need someone that's grounded so it will keep her in balance. Because Subin just has her emotions all over the place. It has her emotional overload. So yeah, I do think that, they're a good match. I just feel like it's what she needs and not what she wants. Let's just say that. Now let's go into Jo Young. And at first I was thinking that Jo Young didn't really have any finish for Huyeon, but it started to see their dynamic of the relationship when they were standing, right in front of them, because I'm just like, girl, like, you wasn't even sitting with him in paradise. Like, you literally was treating him like a stranger. I was quite concerned because I'm just like, girl, like, did you ever care about him like the way you're treating him? I just thought that was quite hurtful. I understand that she wanted to, separate space. She did tell him about Jae-jin, but like, don't do Huyeon like that. Sorry. Y'all know that's my man. He made it to the top 3. I do care for Jae-jin, but I just feel like, I'm not even gonna lie, I feel like Haylin, I think her name is, or Haeun, whatever her name is, I feel like if she would have had the same amount of time as Jo Young to get to know Jae-jin, I don't know how this would have turned out. I'm just going to say it just like that. I feel like that it would have been a hard decision for Jae-jin. But since, him and Jo Young been there from the beginning, I also feel like time was exactly on their side. Time was on Jo Young and Jae-jin's side for that bond to be solidified. So I can understand why she picked Jae-jin. But, when Huyeon smiled at her and she just started smiling, it lets me know that she actually did have genuine feelings for him. When you smile at somebody that you like and there's a connection with, it's like an instant joy. Like, you see somebody that you love and you're like, see, it makes you smile, they're going to smile too. That's called a heart connection. So she actually does have a lot of feelings for Huyeon, even though he wasn't the one for her. She does respect him, and I loved her speech that she gave him because she actually cared about both of them. So I was quite concerned about her, treating Huyeon like that because he's so sweet. But seeing her speak to him the way that she spoke with him, I loved it. She did it good. She did it gracefully. She did it respectfully. And I just feel like Jae-jin was the better choice. It was just written on the wall. Those two was just written on the wall, and their connection is 1,000% stronger. Okay. So that means I have to go to Korea and pick up Huyeon. Right after this video, I'm on my way on Korea Air. Okay, let me talk about just being crazy at this point. But yeah, so this connection was probably the most real connection I can say I can actually feel through anybody. And then Minasu and Subin, but they're a little toxic. Okay, we'll just say that. They're a little toxic. I'm not gonna lie. But it was still real feeling. So I don't regret it. Now let's get into the three-way love triangle here with Goen, with Sun Min, and Hyun Woo. Now, the whole time, they were talking and stuff like that. They have to give their little introductory speeches and they saying this thing or whatever. When Goen was talking, she was smiling so hard, okay? She was smiling so hard. And I'm just like, girl, you just have all these feelings for him. But I just feel like he just not giving her what she wants. And that's like a hard choice to be. And she did say at the end of the day that she wanted to be with someone that's going to cherish her the most. And honestly, I feel like it would have been between, Sun Bin and Hyun Woo. I just don't feel like Jiyeon has the capacity to love anybody over himself. He's not even willing to meet you halfway at this point. like that's a problem. That's the issue that I have with Jiyeon. Jiyeon is hot. He's definitely hot and sexy in the daytime. In the nighttime, I told you I'm still a little creeped out because he gives me owl vibes. I do like that, when he is being cute and he is expressing himself to the best of his abilities, it is highly attractive. But if you cannot emotionally give me your heart or speak from the heart, it's going to be a problem because it shows like a level of emotional unavailability. And I feel like that's why she was kind of scared because she likes him the most, but will he value her and treasure her? And that whole situation with Hayin kind of put her in a rocky place. And everybody was saying, oh, I had someone comment down below was saying that no, he finds her just as a friend. But it's just kind of weird because she's always on your mind when you're with Goen. But when you're with Halen, Goen is always on your mind. So it doesn't really make sense to me. So I do like the perspective. They're saying like he's very comfortable with her and blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, if you're interested in someone and you bringing up another woman's name is going to feel weird. So this is why, Sunbin took the cake because Sunbin was all about her. He does cherish her. He does serve her. He does everything that she wants as far as like a duty as a man of her being taken care of. So I definitely feel like that she did make the right choice. I understand why she didn't choose, Shinwoo because of the whole thing of him just being overly in love with her. But I think she just felt like it was based off her looks and not for her mind. And I feel like with the other guy, it was more of the mind and the attraction that got her. But then at the end of confessional, she's still talking about Jiyeon. So I'm just like, okay, girl, we already know who you really wanted. If he was just more emotional. So that lets me know if something happens with Sunbin, she would jump back to Jiyeon behind the scenes in those DMs. Okay, let's just be clear. She's going to go back in a heartbeat. If he grows up and gives her that emotional availability, she's going to drop Sumin and be gone with Jiyeon. That's what she basically trying to say. Like, she keeps crying out to this man for some reason, and I'm just like, girl, if you wanted him, you should have picked him. We don't want to hear what you wanted to do or why you didn't pick him. It seems like that you wish he would have gave you what you wanted. It just looks like that she wanted him to do better and he didn't do better. So she had to move on. And I respect that. Now, the couples that are left didn't have nobody. And, I don't feel bad for Yijin. It's time for her to go. I'm still sick of looking at her. I'm so sick of the depression, the sadness, the low self-esteem. Just pull the curtains. just pull the curtains because I was just so sick of her for the rest of the time because she was just so depressing me out. But yeah, Halen, I'm so sorry. I wish you would have had more time with Jae-jin. And look how fine Ho-yeon looks. Oh my gosh, y'all see look at this side angle. Look at this man. Oh, he's so fine. And red is definitely his color. But anyways, what do you guys think of the season finale? Was it what you expected? Of course it was. Like I said, I feel like that Jay Jin, if it doesn't work out with Joe Young, call up Hayen, because I do like y'all together too. And, this is a great season. I learned a lot from everybody. I can't wait to see what's in store for them. And I cannot wait to see season 6 of Season Inferno and what it's going to bring. And thank you guys for listening.